Yeah, cozy everybody, because today we'll be playing a game called Four Season 4 Girls. I've had this game in the back of my burner for a while now because it's all about yanderes, and I love yanderes. Let's start. Second City is a suburb where the natural and artificial coexist. Natural and artificial. Okay. So pressing the space button hides the thingy. Should I press Z? What is the what should I press? Enter? Let's see. Oh, okay, enter. An allegedly prestigious school towers in the city center. Second Academy High School. I got this in the spring. If we're talking about Season 4 girls, then it reminds me of Setokai no Ichizan. What was that in English? I forget. But it's a really funny anime. Season 1 was absolutely hilarious. Season 2 was focused more on the romance. So basically, the main character is in love with all of the members in the student council. Yeah, in the student council. And he promises to make them all happy. And then shenanigans happen. The MC is a Chad. he isn't afraid to say what he thinks, even though he is really perverted. But there's a reason for that. I'm like, oh, that's the reason why. Yeah, it's really funny anime. You got Setokai no Ichizan. Try it out if you want. I think it's available on YouTube. Where were we? Yeah. I got in thanks to an internal program for junior high school students. I'm sure I'll get to see lots of familiar faces. The high school building is right by the junior high school building, right? So the switch won't feel very fresh. However, I am feeling pretty good. Better than usual. It's like I've been drawn in by the blooming cherry blossoms, along with the smell of new uniforms and textbooks. My ordinary daily life in junior high school has come to a close. My new life begins now. They say my face is like that of an enlightened Buddhist. However, the thought of my new life makes my complexion melt a little. I head outside my house with a smile despite that, knowing that my high school life is about to begin. That is because... Hey, the voice is nice. Hi, Nakao. I think that's how it's pronounced. Is it just me, or I can barely hear it? Configuration. Put it somewhere here. Yeah. Hello, Nakun. My two childhood friends since kindergarten are waiting for me outside of my house, Ten Ainami and Hohoro Yudokoro. They're alright. They are my two best friends after all. They're alright. However, as I'm about to take in a big breath, I find their presence to be stifling. It's so cliché. I quickly dismiss the notion of having my one-man adventure and greet them as I usually do. We then walk down the road to the school together. I never thought that the three of us would be in the same class in high school. Ohara gets worried when surrounded by strangers. It's good you two are here, Ten-chan, Nakun. I know about half of my classmates, but I never considered the possibility that I would be in the same class as these two again. We were mostly together in elementary and junior high school too. Maybe the teachers want to keep us together? Anyway, the novelty I was feeling before is long gone now. I pop open a paperback to read until my homeroom teacher arrives. Hey, we should start a club, Mikao, Hohoro. Ten Ainami is a spontaneous person. It's the first day of school, and yet once classes are over, Ten decided to puff her chest and declare that. No voice. We should wait on that for a couple days at least. What do you mean good things come to people who hurry? Well, this is pretty consistent. Oh, so this is the lowest volume, eh? Right. This is the max volume. What do you mean good things come to people who hurry? What theme would you like the club to have, Ten-chan? The good one. What does that even mean? Huh? Oh, the One Good Deed a Day Commission. 10 puffs her chest again, showing a smug look. What exactly would people do in that club? Exactly what it says, one good deed a day. It's a brilliant idea. So it's a club based around volunteer work. Think bigger, it's the One Good Deed a Day Commission. You don't have to get cute about it. Why call it a commission when it's a club? Because I have a big vocabulary. I just sigh. I know how 10 gets. Hohoro likes the idea. We're going to do something good, right? We might also get a chance to do some fun club things. Wait, let me just here. There you go. Fun things. Starting a new club would be a pain. How about the computer club? Back in junior high, Hohoro was in the art and crafts club, while I was in the computer club. At second schools, clubs are shared between junior high students and high school students, so it makes sense to just stay in the same club. I've always wanted to start my own club when I entered high school. Isn't that the sort of thing that happens in LNs and manga? It's my dream. LNs is light novels. I'm fine with going to 2 clubs every day. I'm also part of the culture club. I don't care too much about the computer club, to be honest. I know there's no point in trying to stop 10 when I see her eyes sparkle like that. You'll have to get some members, as well as find an advisor, a club room, and things like that. Obviously, I'm going to be the one in charge. Looks like I need 5 members. I'm sure I can get 2 other students to sign up. The club room building is big, so I'm sure it has a room ready for the taking. As for the advisor, well, I'm sure I'll find someone. Let's get this club started. Yeah, what you said. And so, the curiously named One Good Deed a Day Commission was launched. I felt like I was hanging out with people I already know, but I still felt like I was entering a new world with my high school life regardless. The next day, 10 told me that she got a club room. She sure works fast. Hohoro and I followed 10 as she slowly walked through a hallway of the club room building. 10-chan, did you find an empty club room? Yeah, apparently the literature club disbanded last year. I took their room. The literature club disbanded? I think I got a booklet from them last year. Over here. 10 opens up the second door from the end of the hallway before we can say any more. All 3 of us go silent. Someone is in the room we thought was empty. There's a person sitting by the window. Apparently, she's reading a book. She's too focused on the book to notice us come in. The sun's rays reflect off her delicately braided hair. I can tell the face behind those glasses is beautiful, even from this distance. Things are so quiet, I feel hesitant to even speak. 10, apparently stunned by the unusual atmosphere, said something subtly to break the ice. Sorry to be a bother. The mysterious beauty lost her concentration the instant she heard 10. Stands up in surprise, covers her mouth with a book, and looks at us. Huh? Ah. Hey, I heard this room is empty. I guess you're not new members. The braided girl makes a slightly sad expression and lowers her gaze. I opened my mouth before 10 could try to forcibly take the room for herself. Are you part of the literature club? Yes, I am. The club is gone now, though. She keeps her head down as her gaze wanders around the floor. It doesn't look like she's good at talking to people. Senpai, are you a 3rd year? Senpai, does this mean you aren't in an active club right now? Her eyes are starting to sparkle. Ugh, I can't believe this. Want to join our club? We can start it up right here. It's called the One Good Deed a Day Commission. We're still looking for members. One good deed? Just putting that right out there, Chan. What? She looks capable. It's worth a try. 10 can't be serious. We didn't even introduce ourselves yet. We don't want to look like we just kicked the door in. Hohoro is Yudokoro. Hohoro. What? Hohoro would be happy if you joined, senpai. What the hell is Yudokoro? I'm Ainame-chan, the guy over here is Hando Nakao. Really, at least let me give my own name. I'm Hanabishi Tsuyuko, so I read books a little bit. All I can do is write poems and novels. The beautiful Hanabishi then lowers her eyebrows upon saying that. I think she's taller than Hohoro, though she probably seems smaller due to her behavior. Neat, the one good deed a day commission accepts all, and chases prospective members like crazy. We're still figuring out what to do with the club. Why not sign up? Hanabishi looks confused. That's understandable. Everything we did up to now must have made her anxious. However, she nods after thinking about it for a bit. Well, if you don't mind having me, I appreciate it. My two friends seem excited. I just scratch my head. I have to ask something. Is it really okay to invite someone into a club this pointless, just like that? Well, the literature club is gone, and I was wondering about what I could do. I feel she was forced to join, but it looks like we managed to secure a club room regardless. Looking around, I see various desks and chairs lined up, along with a computer and a bookshelf. There doesn't seem to be a lot of books. When I ask, Hanabishi explains why to me. The library is in the next room through that door. When I try the door, I see rows upon rows of dusty books. For someone who loves books like me, it's a beautiful sight. 10 snorts, apparently uninterested in the book situation. All we need now is one other member and advisor. We're not done yet. One more member. Could we recruit someone from our class? So the three of yours in the club. Yeah, we're all childhood friends. That sounds nice. I didn't see her smile for the first time. I don't know which part of that fact is better. Senpai, thank you for your support. Can Hohoro call you Suyu-senpai? That's a cute way to say Tsuyuko, isn't it? Hey, I want to call you Tsuyuko-senpai. Sure, that'll be fine. The girls are already getting along with each other. Aside from Jan, who is friendly with everyone, Hohoro seems to find it easy to talk to Hanabishi. Let's call it a day. The club might be over for the day, but we should still go home together. What would you like to do, Hanabishi-senpai? We're going to walk home. I commute by train. I'm going to read here some more, so I suppose we'll have to say goodbye for today. Alright, goodbye. For the next week, we scrambled to find more club members. Couldn't muster up the courage to invite some of the other junior high students I knew to a weird club, so the recruitment effort wasn't going well. We had a temporary meeting in the club room to report on our recruitment efforts, or to just complain about random stuff. When we started to talk about whether we should make flyers, she appeared. During my lunch break, I decided to go out back myself, where there aren't many people. Out there are cherry blossoms covering up the rusted fence, an unused incinerator, and a poorly maintained pond. Compared to the courtyard, which is filled with carefully curated flowers, fountains, and benches, this place isn't very popular. In the middle of this deserted area is a girl standing alone. She has a junior high school uniform, but she's loitering on high school grounds. Seeing her long flowing hair, I just stand there, unable to take my eyes off her. She quickly notices my presence and turns around. Her eyes reminds me of the clear blue sky. Her face looks like an elaborate doll. She smiles and begins to speak. Found you. Huh? I couldn't help but ask, and by the time I blinked, I discovered that she's run off. What was that about? Maybe I was having a daydream, or maybe that was a ghost. The more I think about it, the more mysterious and ephemeral I find that girl to be. Scary. The ghost came to the One Good Deed a Day Commission Club room later that day. While we were discussing strategy, she suddenly opened the door and walked in. I was wondering if she actually existed. Now I'm wondering why she's here.
Konnichiwa.
Hello, is this the room for the One Good Deed a Day Commission? It's you. I wasn't the only one who became alert upon seeing her. Garas-chan, what are you doing here?
Yeah, Tsuyuko.
Hi, Tsuyuko. I heard that you were in the club.
What?
Huh? Suyu-senpai and Nakun both know this girl? We're childhood friends. Wait, I didn't even get to say my name. How? That mischievous smile makes me feel a little chilly. That's okay. I am Mawatari Garasu. I'm a first year in junior high. I'm Yudokoro Hohoro. Ainame-ten. Oh, and Mawatari-chan. Since you came here, that must mean... Yes, I want to join the club. You do? Alright, we got our 5. You're 5th. Anyway, I might as well. You seem to already know me, but I'm Hando Nakao, a first year in high school. Nice to meet you. Yeah, it's nice to meet you too, Nakao-kun. Upon saying that, Mawatari shakes my hand. She doesn't seem to understand distance. Hohoro and Hanabishi look at this with surprise. Alright, now we need to get one of the teachers to be our advisor. The One Good Deed a Day Commission has started for real. Make sure to write volunteer club on the official paperwork. Why? It's the One Good Deed a Day Commission. Well, I think volunteer club sounds better. I'm okay with that idea. Hee, I'm looking forward to participating in this club. Hohoro will bring some tea to the club room next time. In any case, the members of the One Good Deed a Day Commission are all assembled now. Considering the fact that the computer club is filled with guys, I'm a bit embarrassed to be surrounded by all these girls. On the flip side, the variety of this club isn't a bad thing. 3 days later. The first act of the One Good Deed a Day Commission has been decided. It was decided by the advisor. We can finally get started. The One Good Deed a Day Commission, otherwise known as the Volunteer Club, found an advisor and got all the paperwork done. It's a real club now. We're also making a website to advertise and show off the club's services. Our first job arrived with impressive speed. Hanabishi and Mawatari stopped sipping Hohoro's green tea and look at 10. Our first act is to pick up trash in town. Volunteer club is right. And just like that, my high school life started off with a bang. Got to meet people outside of my grade, although I guess they could be called a snapshot of my youth. I felt that my life story, reminiscent of how I thought at the start, would continue to expand. However, that was only one page. A certain season will cause my story to transform. I remember it. It's the season when my relationship with her changed drastically. She will not vanish from the depths of my heart for the rest of my life. She made me feel something complex. This feeling can't be explained in words or color. I think back to when my relationship with her changed. Season select? Oh crap, are you kidding me? Can't I save first? Let's see. What if I can't escape? I guess I could. Let's see. Ah, shit. I'm thinking of how to do this. Okay. Once I choose one season, I'll go back to the start, skip the intro, and then stop at the very part where we select seasons. Okay. Season select. Okay, now I'm gonna save here on the second slot back. And now we go to title. Yeah. Yeah, I want to go to the title. There you go. And then I skip. Yes. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Cool. So, huh. I guess I didn't need to do that then. Huh. Okay. Alright, let's go with the first season now. Did her eyes change colors when I pressed the button? Huh. Alright. It's May. The time leaves start to appear in high school life. The activities of the One Good Deed a Day Commission are quite varied. Mama Chari, please go over the day's activities. Okay, Tensan, you're cheering for the volleyball team. Suyuko and Hohoro-san are making origami figures or for child care facilities, and Nakao-kun and I will be managing our website. Okay, thanks, I should get going. See you later. Take care, Ainami-san. We're a ragtag band with varying skills, but we all manage to get along. Ten is good at sports and Horo is good at delicate tasks like cooking and crafts. Hanabishi is good at writing, making slogans and handwriting. Mamachari, like me, is good at using the internet and things that require thought. Alright, make sure to do your best today too. Here's some tea now, kun. Oh, thanks, Hohoro. The green tea Hohoro made for me tastes wonderful. She makes us tea or coffee depending on the day, although I do wonder where she finds the machines to make it. Suchan, this is a cafe au lait. Hey, mix au lait. There's a lot of sugar in it. Oh, thank you, Hohoro-san. It's like Hohoro has the ability to brew something that suits each club member's taste. When ready, I sit down by Mamachari and look through the emails on the club website. There are a lot of troll and spam emails, but the number of jobs appears to have increased since April. Huh, is this one looking for a new owner for a kitten? A kitten? Upon hearing that, Mamachari looks disgusted. What is it? Well, Garasa-chan doesn't like living animals. Living animals? What? Wow, that kitty is cute. She reminds me of Dai Psycho fourth route. The pink-haired girl? Yeah. Wait, is she the fourth? Or the fifth? I think she's the fifth. I don't know, I forget. I'm not really good at remembering stuff. Wow, that kitty's cute. I'm not the best with humans either. Anyway, I think we should have someone else handle this request. What's your problem with living animals? She sure is a mysterious person. I guess she's going to dump that work on me. I see you visiting nursing homes and hospitals, supporting the baseball team, and giving love advice. I'd say we've become quite famous. 10 advertised all over the place in April, so that's probably how we get so many requests. But love advice, that feels a bit much. We're the One Good Deed a Day Commission, not the volunteer club. Wouldn't that count as a good deed? As for who should handle it, Suyuko. Since you're the oldest, why don't you deal with it? Oh, talk about love. I don't really know much about that stuff. Hanabishi says that while blushing. Mamachari watches that with a grin. She knows what she's doing. How about you, Hohoro-san? Well, Hohoro talks to Hohoro's friends about stuff like that, so maybe it's possible. Hohoro says that with a shy smile. She's popular with the guys, so I'm sure she'll be fine. I don't think she's ever had a boyfriend though. Mamachari and I looked over the rest of the emails, updated our activity log, and finished most of our work here. We decided to help with making origami figures to pass the time. The club to the room burst open. Ten was behind it. Of course. Is it really that hard to come in quietly? I'm back. That was quick, Ten-chan. I cheered too hard. He told me to leave because it was messing up the practice runs. I'll help with the origami too. The five of us then spent the day making origami figures. With the drinks and occasional chatting, the day went by quickly. It can be noisy sometimes, but times like this are okay too. You know, Hohoro thinks midterms are coming up soon. Upon hearing Hohoro's statement, Ten lays her arms out on the desk and hangs her head. Don't bring down the mood, Hohoro. Ainami-san, aren't you good at studying? You had to have been at least somewhat smart to qualify for enrollment. Yeah, but I was barely able to qualify for junior high. I always had Nikao and Horror study with me. I'm screwed. Then let's have another study session during club time. Now we've got 5 people. But that won't be hard to do with Hanabishi-senpai and Mawatari. They're in different grades. I don't mind. What I get in junior high isn't enough. I'm not too good at teaching, but I won't mind. It could be annoying to fit Mawatari into this, but I'm confident we can do it. Would that count as a good deed a day? Taking care of yourself is definitely a good thing. That's what I thought you'd say. As we talk, we all fold various origami figures using a book for a reference. Oh wait, my mouse has been here all this time, sorry about that. Horo folds neatly and efficiently, while Hanabishi folds slowly and carefully. Ten appears to be motivated, but her work is sloppy. I have no idea what Mawatari is doing. Eventually, Hanabishi says something. By the way, Ainami-san, Yudokoro-san, Hando-san, you have all been friends for a long time. Hanabishi must have asked that in response. The Tens commented, we used to study together in junior high. We've been together since kindergarten. We live close together. I'd say we're almost inseparable. Is that the same for you two, Suiko-senpai and Mawatari? You two have quite an age difference. We have connection via our parents. We met a couple times. That makes me curious, but I don't want to pry anymore. It must have something to do with their home life. Anyway, Ten and Horror have been my friends over a decade now. The thought of that takes me back. Has it really been a decade? Something about that fact feels important. It's like I'm forgetting something. The time capsule. Everyone looks at me after hearing my mumbling. Hey Ten, Hohoro, did we make a time capsule when we were 5? Oh, you know what? I think we did. After a moment of contemplation, Ten shouted that happily. It happened when we were very young. 3 kids secretly went to the mountain behind Hohoro's house, dug a hole and buried a can in it. We promised that we would open it in 1 decade. I think it's around that time. Okay, let's go there today. No, it's too soon. I'm sorry, Tenchan, I have to help around the inn today. Oh, that's a shame. A time capsule, that sounds wonderful. Will you go with us when we open it, Suiko-senpai and Mawatari? I won't. It's something that will probably be only significant to you 3. When an uninvolved party, especially a junior high student, says something like that, it makes me feel bad. I need to study, so let's do it after midterms. Boo, I guess there's nothing I can do. Looking forward to it. Hinako, let me refill your tea. Oh, thanks. I see Horo go to the library to prepare some more tea. As I fold origami figures, I think back to the time we buried the time capsule. I barely remembered what we buried. If I looked at it now, it would probably contain some valuables we had back then. All I remember is what we wrote letters addressed to our current decade-older selves. What was I thinking as I wrote my letter back then? Hinako, your tea. 3 childhood friends would share a ticklish, nostalgic feeling. Or at least that's what I think. She gently presses her lips against the teacup. She runs her tongue along it so she can feel some of his saliva. What? A simple act, kept a secret from everyone. The mere thought makes her tongue go numb, her heart is pounding, and her cheeks are on fire. However, her mind is clear when she thinks about other things. The clock ticks. The library clock ticks for a long time, unseen by anyone. The clock has the wrong time. When no one is looking, she moves the clock time ahead, or stops it, or speeds it up. What? Really? Holy shit. She takes a deep breath and puts the teacup down, even though it would be a shame to leave it behind. She brews a separate cup of tea, closing her eyes as she waits for the tea leaves to be ready. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Things in her heart are a mess as time passes. Hohoro stares at the monster within her without trying to get rid of it. Nearly missing the opportune moment, she pours tea from the teapot in the teacup in a hurry. In the blink of an eye, the monster switches to girly girl Hohoro. She smiles as she approaches him. The monster inside must not eat Hohoro. Nor him. Whoa. Okay, that was uncomfortable. Wow, I don't get this at all. Ten yells, throwing away her mechanical pencil and eraser. She then holds her head. 10, you're almost there, so do your best. I can't do it. I feel my head is going to burst. Tension, Horo will go make some orange juice for you. Hey, I'll do that myself. Okay, Horo will leave that to you after all. Horo brought some cookies to reward you for all your hard work. A ton were baked, so why don't we enjoy them when we're done? Well, really? It's been forever since I had some of your cookies. I'll be sure to do my best. She then starts to work on the problem set studiously. Yeah. Payment can do that. In any case, it's good to see. Also, Hohoro's cookies are top tier, even for someone like me who doesn't eat many sweets. I'm looking forward to finishing this study session. Okay, now use this formula to substitute. Hanabishi said her teaching style isn't very good, but I beg to differ. Maybe it's because she doesn't have much experience doing so. It's clear that she can accurately understand what people weak in liberal arts and science are thinking, and teach them. In other words, this is the endosymbiotic theory espoused by Andreas Schimper. Mama Chara may be smart, but her teaching ability sucks. Maybe she's not good with material for high schoolers. Despite all the noise, Hohoro pulls 5 bags containing the promised cookies from her bag. Thank you for your hard work, everyone. The cookies are divided into bags that suit each of your tastes. However, Hohoro doesn't know if Suyu-senpai and Suchan would like them. I've been waiting. Mine has a ton of them. Ooh, these are great. Tenchan, it's good you don't gain weight no matter how much you consume. Mine tastes like pistachios. It's tasty. It's better than the stuff high-end restaurants provide. This is really good, Yutakara-san. You can do anything. Hanabishi's eyes go wide as she takes a bite. That's an exaggeration. Horo lives in a hot spring inn, so Horo was taught to cook since Horo was little. Making sweets is just a hobby, though. Okay, it's homey and nice. Horo's face darkens a little upon hearing Hanabishi's words. What? So she doesn't like it when she doesn't get praised? That's why the other girls don't like Horo. Sometimes it isn't always good. Seeing Horo with a troubled smile, I remember my days in elementary school and junior high. Horo was often bullied by her classmates and girls older than her. Tend not to break up the fights each time. I didn't want to involve myself in girl stuff, so I wasn't of much help. It's good to see that she's doing well in high school thus far. They leave you be now. They're just jealous of how cute you are. Oh, sorry, I said something bad. Hey, no need to apologize. Everyone on the One Good Deed a Day commission is kind, and you all like Hohoro. Sure was worth forming the club then. Once the conversation and atmosphere settled down, the music began to play. It's the end of the day music. It's time to leave. That's it for studying today. We did well today, so let's keep it up tomorrow. Ten said something to cap off the day, and we all decided to go home. It's like the time after school went by in the blink of an eye in the club room. It's turning out to be a comfortable place for me to be. I say goodbye to Hanabishi and Mamatari, who commute to the school by trade. I then walk on the road at dusk with Ten and Hohoro. It's only mid-May, but there are already some days that feel like summer. Today is especially hot. Oh, it's hot. Why don't we get some ice cream from the convenience store? Did you just eat some cookies? Cookies are cookies and ice cream is ice cream. Hohoro is on a diet, so probably not. 2-1. 10 growls and gives up. She could go on her own, but she doesn't have much pocket money. Lol. I wish the test would be over. We need to spread the word of the One Good Deed a Day commission some more. How much of a spread we talking? The world, obviously. Wow, that's huge.
The club seems to be okay with its current number of members, though. I just blurted that out, but Ten seems to have been agitated by that. Well, it's not fun with how things are now. True that. I wonder if I hit a sore spot, and I decided to leave it at that. Yeah, if only we could get along better with Suyu-senpai and Suchan. Haru puts her hands together and smiles. We then arrive at a fort. Haru's place is out by the mountains. We exchange our usual goodbyes. Ten and I are neighbors, so we'll be together until I get home. The lives of the three of us have gone this way ever since we were young. However, we didn't notice that someone was staring at our backs as we were having a casual chat. Not a lie. Haru doesn't lie. A homely girly girl speaks softly, that girl being Haru. She knows that it's annoying to use third person, however, that's just what Haru does. Not a lie. Suyu-senpai and Suchan are cute and likable people. Spending more time with them would be good. Not a lie. Haru enjoyed being alone with Nakun and Ten. When the three are together, Haru is always able to laugh. All of it cannot be a lie. It must be true. Why does Haru's chest hurt so much? Feels like something important that she's had up till now is slipping from her hands. It's like an hourglass, but if all the sands fall through, it won't be possible to turn it around. What will happen to Haru then? Thank you for your hard work, everyone. Today is special. Haru made cheesecakes. When everyone is in the club room, Haru brings in a box from the library with a big smile on her face. Apparently, the library somehow has a refrigerator. Why is that? Well, Haru, you're the best. Thank you as always, Haru-san. No, Suyu-senpai, thank you for teaching me. Yeah, what you've made does look good. It would be a shame to let them go to waste. Haru can make some more, so eat up. Okay, I'll do that right away. Thanks for the meal. The triangular section is sliced with my fork, and the piece is brought to my mouth. The sourness and sweetness is just right. It spreads from the tip of my tongue. It's like soothing my brain from all the studying. The cookie bit on the bottom is also quite delicious. Everyone present is enjoying the taste in their own way. So what do you think? Thanks for the meal. It goes down easy. It's delicious, Haru. That's good. Haru smiles ear to ear upon hearing that. It's amazing that even though I can't write a big food review, I can make someone happy with such a small statement. When everyone is done eating, time moves slowly as we enjoy the after-dinner tea. We've been busy with tests recently, so it feels like forever since having a time like this. Ten then lets out a loud voice that seems to shatter the room. Oh, the time capsule. Ooh. Okay, now that the tests are over, let's go digging. Club activities are done, so let's go right away. Calm down, you must be overly fired up from being up all night. Hey, that's not true. Haru has to help around the inn today. Also, the mountains is where the time capsule is, but its location is secret, right? Surely it would be better to do the digging at night. Why night? Weird. Night? Oh wow, a secret operation. How exciting. Don't tell anyone at home. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I'm jealous. Okay, today's club activities are over. Let's nap until it's time to find the time capsule. Sounds like you're sleepy after all. And so it was decided we would go dig up the time capsule at night. Why night? That sounds dangerous. Nakun, what about Tenchan? I got here first and she didn't show. She probably overslept. It's completely dark by the mountain. Deep in the bushes, where no one will go, is a large tree. Haru waits alone underneath it. Near her are 2 shovels for digging holes. It's close to Haru's inn, although it's hard to get lost here. I feel guilty about making a girl wait on her own. I still remember the base of the tree even though I was last here a decade ago. It's been a long time since we were alone together. Yeah, for sure. We're familiar with each other, but I feel a bit disoriented when she said that to me. I say something to cover up my nervousness. I'm looking forward to seeing the time capsule. Yeah. I feel like Horo isn't feeling well. Actually, she's been like this whenever the topic of the time capsule came up. Why? I thought it was a fun memory for the three of us. Nakun, hey. Horo said something with a soft murmur. It's too dark to see her face clearly. Do you remember what you put in the time capsule? A letter to myself, and maybe a toy too. It might not look like anything special now. Something boring, huh? Upon saying that, Horo stayed silent for a while. Horo wrote about some very important feelings in Horo's letter. It must be the same for you, Nakun. Ten-chan too. Horo. Nakun, Horo had a lot of fun with the time spent with you, Ten-chan, Suyu-senpai, Su-chan, and everyone else. But, with only the sound of the insects and rustling trees at night, I became anxious upon hearing Horo talking quietly. If someone were to ask me what happens next, I'd say our relationship could change drastically. Horo, why don't we hold off on this until 10 comes? No, you must hear this, Nakun. She lifts her head and stares straight at me. I'm unable to say anything. My heart is pounding. Horo likes you, Nakun. Likes you. The forest goes silent as if it's holding in a whisper. I swallow hard and smile to disguise my unease. What's this all of a sudden? I like you too, Horo. That's not what Horo means. Do you not understand? Nakun, you're special. When Horo thinks of you, Horo's heart tightens. Horo's head spins and goes dizzy. Ten-chan is special to Horo, but Horo does not mean that kind of special. When Horo stammers, I hear a rustling sound behind me. Uh-oh. Thank you for waiting. You are awful for leaving me behind. Ten, it's your fault for oversleeping. After pulling on my heartstrings, I talk to her as if nothing happened. My heart is pounding hard, but Ten's arrival loosened things up. Sorry for making you wait, Horo. Horo was talking to Nakun, so it's okay. And you've got shovels too. Okay, let's get to digging. Ten goes to a shovel. At that moment, I look at Horo. She's watching me quietly. What's with that face? It's like she's trying to convince me of something. With regards to the time capsule, maybe I should save here. 1. Yeah. Feels like there's going to be some choices that will matter. Oh yeah, I can save. Cool. Let's go to open it. Okay, Nakara, we'll dig it up quickly, so Horo should wait until we're done. Thank you, Ten-chan. Ten hands me a shovel and we start digging at the base of the tree. The soil is softer than I expected. It's like it was recently dug up. However, I don't see the time capsule in there. Weird, I don't remember burying it this deep. Ten is excited and hums while digging. Nakun, Horo will help you. Okay. Oh, that face again. I give Horo my shovel at her prompting, but at that moment, a light thud comes from Ten's direction. Oh, did we reach it? Ten throws her shovel away and crouches down. And then... thump. A heavy, dull sound echoes around. Whatever it was happened right in front of me, but I just stood there, not realizing what just happened. Oh shit. Thump, thump, thump. Horo is beating Ten on the head with a shovel. The moment I realize what's happening, I lunge forward and grab Horo's arm. What are you doing, Horo? Back off! I'm shaken off by a sharp voice and a power unbecoming of Horo. It's the strength of nightmares. What the fuck is happening? Ten, who fell over, has already collapsed. She's not moving. However, Horo continues to hit her small head with tremendous force. Stop it! Stop this, Horo! I'm begging you! Can she even hear my pleading? She eventually stopped hitting Ten with the shovel. Ten, are you okay? She's dead. Run over to Ten in an attempt to lift her up, but her head is a pile of mush and her body has no strength left in it. I groan as my eyes see some dead eyes that reflect no light. I have to act. If I don't call an ambulance quickly... No, she's gone. When I check out my smartphone, my hand is gently pressed down. Nakun, don't. Ten-chan is dead. A chillingly calm voice. I'm so shocked that I tremble and drop my phone. Why? How did this happen? They've all gotten along until now. Ten even made a new club for us. Nakun, Horo is always recognized as the girly girl instead of just a girl. Horo thought that if Nakun could fall in love with her, things would turn out okay. But why? Why would Nakun choose Ten-chan? Did I choose Ten? Hold on, what is Horo talking about? You don't seem to remember, Nakun, but in addition to the letter for yourself, there are 2 letters of yours addressed to others. Wow, I wrote my feelings for Ten in there? It was a decade ago, so I don't remember that at all, but I feel too scared to ask about it. Well, Horo loved Ten-chan too. Horo killed her. Ten-chan was happy and assertive, always protecting Horo. Horo wished that she could be like Ten-chan. Horo shakes her head as if shaking off some thoughts and smiles sadly. Ten-chan most likely didn't keep her promise to not tell her family that she will come here. And there's a hole right here. Nakun, you can help, right? You will, because Horo is Nakun's best friend. The girl in front of me is no longer the girl I knew, but she still claims to be my best friend. She will always be important to me. Oh my god, my accomplice. Bad end. Horo the best friend. Oh boy. God damn it. I have to edit here, fellas. I have to go prepare for work, all that stuff. I'm sorry for ruining everyone's day, etc., etc. So yeah, this is season 4 goals. I love it already. Yandere stories are always so fun and interesting. So if you want to try the game for yourself, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.